What's going on, folks? It's your boy Run It Up Rue back with another episode. Boys just pulled off a very impressive win against the Kansas City Chiefs. Let me just say this: the season is not over. We got a lot to talk about this matchup. A chef's kiss on the game. Let's talk about it in a minute. Let's go. Dallas has just pulled off something that majority of the people who watch football didn't believe, outside of Cowboys Nation did not believe that Dallas could do. We just beat back-to-back weeks, not even weeks, days, and back-to-back days, only 4 days in between, the Philadelphia Eagles and the Kansas City Chiefs, who were the participants of the Super Bowl last season. This is ultimately a great win to stand on. Last week gave us rocket fuel. Now the fucking rocket is ready to blast off after this victory right here. I can't wait to hear the post-game speech. I can't wait to hear uh the locker room sounds of the locker room and stuff like that. I just love those shit, man. Shotty has got this team primed and ready to go. Man, listen, I can't say enough about Quentin Williams and his impact of this defense. A Siobhan Ravel, right? Long awaited, but finally he's here making impact plays. You know, man, this defense is flying around. It's getting after the quarterback. It's killing the pocket, right? And it's just affecting the game down in and down out. So man, and this offense today was clicking. Dak was cooking all game. I mean, yeah, at the end it got close. We're playing Patrick Mahomes, the best quarterback in the league. It's gonna get ugly, right? He's gonna fight, right? But I love the way my boys showed up today. Usually these are the games that Dallas loses. Remember that. Usually these are the games that Dallas lose. So I'm just super impressed, yo. I'm just super impressed with this team right now. I'm riding the high. I'm drinking the Kool-Aid. I'm all in for this season and how far we can go. And as long as these boys continue to fight the way they're fighting, I don't care if we don't make the playoffs this season. Next season, we should be ready to go. But right now, the season is still here and we still hold our own destiny. Of course, we need teams to lose. We need some teams to start losing while we're still winning. But as long as we're handling our business, that's all I can ask from this team. Man, let's talk about it, man. Let's get into it. Um, it was beautiful. Oh man. So offensively, Shoddy was in his bag today. I love the mix of run and pass. I thought he was setting this team up for huge plays. I love the bootlegs and the play action. Malik Davis. Malik Davis. Who knew we actually had a running back to complement with Javonte Williams sitting on the. We need more of Malik Davis. Hell, we need more of Jaden Blue. We need way more of him. I don't care about him fumbling. Everybody, half the damn offense done fumbled already this season, right? So I don't want to hear about that. I really don't want to hear about that. I believe that this offense today was just clicking. I mean, just clicking, just clicking. Let's just see. Let's what I want to do something right here real quick. I want to listening to 101.5 the fan. Uh let me see. See what they talking about over here. That was huge. That was huge. Yeah, it was. I loved it. I loved it. Cavante Turpin getting that fumble recovery was huge for this team because if Kansas City would have got the ball back, they most likely drive and score. But then once again, who knows? Because this defense is just killing it, y'all. This defense is just killing it, and I cannot say enough about this Quentin Williams impact. It's immediate. Understand there was no other position group that we could have added to this team that was going to make the impact that bringing in Quentin Williams has done for this defense. And I say that because when you have pressure up the middle on the quarterback, there's no time for anything else but to either elude and throw it away or try and run for your life and try and make something happen. A edge can only rush from one side, right? And all you have to do is roll out to the other side or add another blocker here to chip, but you can't do more than double team the man in the middle. And if you do, you're allowing gaps for other people to get home. And plus, Quentin Williams, he's a beater of double teams. So that doesn't even work. It is chef's kiss. I love what Quentin Williams is doing. I love the bag that Shotty was in today, getting CD Lamb, getting George Pickens, getting Turpin, get Flournoy caught a couple passes, Fergie caught a couple passes. Like everybody got to eat today. And this is the Kansas City Chiefs. Remember, just a few weeks ago, maybe a week and a half ago, they was talking about, oh, it was the Raiders. Well, we done knocked off Philly bum asses, and now we done knocked off the Kansas City Chiefs, right? Two teams that everybody said, oh, well, they not going to beat them. The season's done. Same way they're going to say we can't beat Detroit. But guess what? Guess what? We're not the same team y'all keep trying to compare us to at the start of this season. We're not. And a lot of teams that y'all had high praises for are falling the fuck off. Are falling off. Kansas City, 2 of their touchdowns was really luck. Really luck. Really luck. But we're going to call it a spade because it's a spade. They got the points for it. Kudos. But it wasn't enough. It wasn't enough. Tonight, it was Dallas's night. They showed up at home, handled fucking business on Thanksgiving, prime time, everybody watching, a lot of hate ready to be thrown at you if you lose this game. A lot of talk. We live to see another week, y'all. We live to see another week. We live to see another week. This was a beautiful game to watch. A beautiful game to watch if you was a Dallas Cowboys fan. And I believe as a Kansas City Chiefs fan. This was a beautiful game. Both teams showed up and fought. Both teams gave it their all, right? But there can only be a victor. There can only be one victor, right? No more ties for us, right? Kansas City falls to 6-6, still over 500. Dallas is now improved to over 500 at 6-5-1, right? So let's remember, Kansas City jumped out on Dallas 7-0. We responded. Then they scored again. They had 14 points in the first quarter. Dallas rallied and scored 10 points in the second quarter to their 0. Dallas then followed that up in the third quarter with a field goal to their no points. And ultimately, we gave up 14 points to Patrick Mahomes in the fourth quarter with him trying to come back. But guess what? We scored 11. So Dallas always responded after a field goal or a touchdown by Kansas City, right? We really battled tonight. Patrick Mahomes went 23 of 34 for 261 yards, 4 touchdowns. Patrick Mahomes scoring 4 touchdowns. He usually does not lose those games. Understand that. Dak Prescott went 27 of 39 for 320 yards, 2 touchdowns, and an interception. If I just told you before the game that those was going to be the stats for those 2 quarterbacks, you would have said Kansas City won this shit. Hands down. 4 touchdowns? Listen, there was more to the story, right? There was more to the story. Dallas really stopped the run game once again. There was no running on Dallas. Kareem Hunt, 14 attempts, 58 yards. His longest was 14. He got a little off on one play, right? Patrick Mahomes came in second with 3 attempts for 30 yards. Isaiah Pacheco, 3 attempts, 16 yards. Listen, bullshit. We had Javonte Williams, 17 attempts, 59 yards. His longest was 11. Malik Davis, 3 attempts, 47 yards. His longest was 43 with a touchdown. Shout out to Malik Davis. We need to get Javonte Williams more help. If we're able to spell him and Malik Davis can show us what he showed us today, if we can get Jadon Blue and really use his ability, his speed, his burst, his playmaking ability, we need to get him on the field, right? I don't get it. He fumbled 1 fucking time, and we ain't seen him since, really. We ain't really seen him since. Meanwhile, half the damn team done fumbled already. Since then, like, let's get my boy back into work. I know Malik Davis is showing us when he's get his spell, he's been on this team, and he deserves his chance too. But shit, Jadon Blue, what we draft him for if we're not going to really try and use him? He's the one that we got for the next couple of years here. Because Malik Davis is looking like another Tony Pollard. All of a sudden, we go into next season looking to utilize Malik Davis. And then midway through the season, if he's doing great, we start talking about, well, can we resign Malik Davis? Or will he go into free agency? The same shit that happened to Tony Pollard. Tony Pollard sat on the bench for how fucking long? Then he finally get a chance to shine, and he shined. And then literally the next that offseason, it was fucking talks of are we going to be able to keep him or not? And we franchise tagged him. Like, I'm just saying, can we at least get 2 years out the motherfucker before we got to talk about paying him? Like, I have not pulled up Malik Davis's contract at all, but I know Jadon Blue, we have him for at least 3 to 4 years on that rookie deal. Let's get him going. We know he can be electrifying if given the opportunity. Yeah, he fumbled, but so has Javonte. So has George. So has the tight end, Ferg. Like, Jake. So come on. Like, that would be my only knock to the situation. You know what I mean? Like, really, that'd be my only knock to the situation. CeeDee Lamb had a great game. We needed him to respond, and he did. He had 9 attempts for 7 catches, 112 yards and a touchdown. George Pickens, Mr. Reliable, 6 of 13, 88 yards, almost 100, right? No touchdowns, but guess what? Game-winning plays when he caught the ball. Jake Ferguson, 5 of 6, 36 yards, no touchdowns, but he worked. Flournoy, 3 for 3, 34 yards, no touchdown, but he worked. Right? And then you got your running back involved, 4 touchdowns, 3 receptions out of 3 attempts for 21 yards and a touchdown. Like, these are the stats you love to read about. Right? We got to shout out this defense now. Jadeveon Clowney, 6 of 5, 2 tackles for loss. Huh? Come on. Let's go. Donovan Wilson with a forced fumble. Let's go. Quentin Williams. Man, I don't need his stat line to read nothing. 4 tackles, 2 solo. I don't need that stat line to read nothing. We know what he does for us. Ezaraku had a great game. He had pressure. He didn't get home, but he kept bringing that pressure. He kept bringing that pressure. You know, so now Kenneth Murray in coverage. I gotta bring it up. I gotta bring it up because that red zone touchdown by Patrick Mahomes. I forget what quarter it was in, but I mean, damn, Murray was on the motherfucker. All he had to do was turn around and look for the ball in coverage. I mean, you're literally chasing him to the outside, to the back of the end zone, damn near out of bounds. At some point, the ball either is coming to him, it's not. You got to turn around. Had he turned his head around, he would have been able to defend that pass, right? But no, Kelsey got off on his ass, man. So, but it didn't bite us in the ass, but he is not a coverage linebacker, right? And I'm not seeing what I really want to see from these linebackers. I'm just not. I know we're winning, and the linebacker spot hasn't really been shined on, but I'm not getting in coverage what I need. Yes, Overshown is flying around the field and making these tackles, cleaning up shit, but I mean, they're not giving what I needed to give, if you feel what I'm saying, right? But ultimately, this was a great game. I couldn't ask for a better showing, honestly, from the Dallas Cowboys. They were able to they were able to pretty much manage this game in the second half. We went into the half with the lead, and we were able to maintain that throughout the whole second half of the game, and that's amazing. That just speaks to the growth and maturity of this team. Dak Prescott as our leader, it's just showing how he's seeing the game. Yo, Dak was moving beautifully around the pocket today, y'all. He was moving beautifully around the pocket today. I mean, just his reads, you could literally see it in his footwork and his demeanor in the pocket, how he was going through his reads. No. Boom, Javonte. No. Boom, Javonte for the touchdown. Run for a little bit, stay behind the lines. Boom, dump it off for Javonte. It was chef's kiss the way you kept seeing Dak operate in the pocket today. It was beautiful. Way more than I could have asked from him. Going into this game, I'm always wanting my quarterback to just be a facilitator. I don't need him at this age to be a playmaker or such, but hey, he's been showing you he can reverse the wheels, the hands of time, and run it on your ass, or make it look like I'm finna run and dump it off. Like, so Dak is just balling right now. He's cooking, he's chefing shit up. And y'all gotta watch out for us, man. I'm tired of trying to be humble. I'm not trying to be that anymore. I gotta call it how I see it. I'm a fan, and yeah, I'm doing this blog, but I don't get paid, right, to keep it fair and even. That's not what I'm here for. That's not what I started this channel for. I came and started this channel, and by the way, make sure to like, comment, and subscribe, please. We building over here, always building, and I'm very appreciative for any love that I get, man. Shouts out to you. But anyway, man, I don't want to be humble no more. I'm drinking the Kool-Aid. I'm only reacting off of what I'm seeing. Okay. And it's not a phenomenon. It's not it's real. It's tangible, right? We seen it in Philly. We seen it against Philly, and now we've seen it against Kansas City Chiefs. Now we got to see if we could take it on the road and go up to Detroit and really handle business, right? If we could go up to Detroit and handle all of these games is a must win. All of these games are a must win. So for people saying Dak in the playoffs, let me tell y'all this. To start this season, when I started my channel, I told you when we looked at that schedule, I said, this team will be challenged week in and week out. If we make the playoffs, we will be battle tested. So in no way, shape, or form was I looking to duck any smoke going into this season. I was not looking to duck any smoke going into this season. I knew that having tough teams throughout the whole schedule from the beginning to the end, that there was really no room for mistakes. And unfortunately, we didn't start off as hot as we needed to. We lost games to teams that we should not have lost to, right? But we also wasn't nowhere near as good as we needed to be doing the things that we doing. We don't win against Philly. We don't win against Kansas City Chiefs if we don't have Quinnen Williams. Well, Logan Wilson has not done anything really to really say, hey, so, you know, this is a significant impact that this guy is bringing. Is it a slight upgrade from the linebackers that would have been out there? Yeah, right. But I'm still wanting to go into this draft hunting linebacker. I need one of them real dogs. Logan is cool, but you know what I'm saying, he ain't really showing me no dog. You know what I mean? I need a Van Der Esch or something, a young Sean Lee or something like that. I need one of them back there. But man, Quinnen Williams has just shown us that regardless, effort beats talent. And he's a talented motherfucker. But this man, effort on a down in and down out basis is really unmatched, right? And the beautiful part about it, he's a teacher, he's a team player, he's willing to teach the young guys. You seen, I don't know if you guys seen the video of him and Ezeraku coming off the field against, I believe it was the Raiders, and he was telling them, yo, if you got it, go. Believe in yourself. If you already made the move, as far as the to set up his pass rush, if you already made the move, believe in that shit and go 100 because you had him. And Easy soaked it up. He didn't fight it. He didn't. All he did was listen and, okay, big bro, I got you. And he's been making plays. So I love the impact that Quinnen Williams is bringing to this team. It's phenomenal. It's brought juice, life, energy, vibes, just good times. Where it's been so long since a Dallas Cowboys fan has seen us collapse the pocket on damn near every down defensively, right? Even with premier pass rush with Micah Parsons, we still never seen the quarterback at that kind of frustration. Not any quarterback of good talent with a good roster and team around him. We didn't just knock off two losers and bums. We've put people to sleep with this shit here. We are handling business and it's beautiful. So, I mean, I love that. I love that, finally I could give Jerry a clap. Like, I don't believe Quinnen Williams got anything to do with the Micah Parsons trade. Although we did try and get Quinnen Williams earlier in the season, but the Jets wasn't willing to deal while they still felt like there was hope with their season. Understandably, right? They wasn't willing to part with Quinnen Williams and Sauce Gardner until they felt like their season was over, and they ultimately knew they was going in a rebuild. So regardless of how we got him and when we got him, he's worth every cent that we sent to them motherfuckers. And until the Jets show us that they're able to draft and really bring talent into that building off those draft picks, fuck the draft pick. That's how I feel about it, because I'm getting instant gratification right now, not just for right now, but for the long term. Quinnen Williams should retire a Dallas Cowboys. George Pickens should retire a Dallas Cowboys. We need to get them boys signed up. I mean, we got Quinnen for a couple seasons, but Pickens, that the office need to be working on that right now. They need to be working on that right now. There's no way that we let him out the building. That would be crazy, folks. That would be crazy, folks. And so, man, listen, this is my my thoughts on the game. I'm excited about it. I'm excited about where this team is going. I'm all up. There's this. I hope I didn't forget to mention anything. If I did, if y'all felt like I mentioned something, drop that in the comment section. Let me know. Please make sure to like, comment, and subscribe. Earlier in my pregame video, I forgot to even give a score prediction, but I'm glad I didn't, because this game was a was a great game, right? And we felt like we belonged, like we played like we belonged in these type games. For the last 2 weeks, we've played like we belonged, right? It wasn't pretty to start against Philly. It wasn't pretty, and it wasn't pretty tonight to start with Kansas City, right? Because we got the ball first, but they scored first. You right? So we were ultimately down 7-0. We tied at 7-7. They went up. So twice we had to respond, and once we responded, we kept growing and kept building. So that's the beautiful part about it. It's like, it's not like this team isn't facing adversity and getting the job done. We are. We didn't just beat two scrubs. And yeah, we still got more things to go, more boxes to check, right? Bring on Detroit next. But listen, what would the podcast be saying tonight? What would the waves, the internet be talking about tonight if Dallas lost? Everybody, whether they're a Dallas Cowboys fan or they're not, they're interested in the storyline and how it goes, right? Most people are pulling for Dallas to fail. Stephen A. Smith, what will happen in Dallas will happen, ultimately talking about in the playoffs and stuff like that. And listen, even a broken clock is right twice a day, right? So all I want to say is we live to fight another day. It's not over. Don't let nobody cast doubts and shadows about how you feel about your team. We're a passionate fan base, and as long as we fucking winning, we winning. They could kiss our ass. DC for life. Let's go. It's your boy Run It Up Rue back with another episode of Real Sports Talk, home of the realest sports talk. Make sure to like, comment, and subscribe for your boy. We building, always building. I'm out.